Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just voting with my wallet now. It's only because I can't stand these films. And when I talk to like family members and stuff, and they tell me like, oh yeah, like Age of Ultron was great, and Jurassic
World was a great movie.
No, I haven't seen Jurassic World.
No!
Like Jurassic World is awful.
Really?
It's just, I mean,
have you just seen it yet?
When I say awful,
I was because I'm to Rag's point where I just don't go to see movies now because I'm always just like fucking put down by it.
No, when I say awful, it's not like the worst film ever, but it's not great. Like it's marginal at best. Basically, it's a hybrid between the first film and the second film, and parts of the third film.
The way I had it explained, which was fucking Smodcast.
Right.
Kevin Smith broke down, and he was saying the way he kind of broke down is it was like they just try to do one again, but it's like welcome back to one, but it's new. Because wasn't the whole. I didn't even realize that. Apparently, the whole movie was just building up to T-Rex versus Dominus Rex.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Like, this is supposed to be the official sequel to the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is like the official.
The T-Rex versus the Indominus Rex the T-Rex is one from the first film.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's what, like, to me, that was supposed to be the big symbology of, like, the old meeting the new, like, technology and shit. But I really hope the T-Rex actually killed Indominus Rex. Tell me, because I'm never going to watch it. Spoilers!
So, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoilers.
The Indominus Rex fights with the T-Rex. The T-Rex and a Velociraptor team up against the Indominus.
Isn't it like the T-Rex? So they start
tag
talking
teaming, you know,
with the Velociraptors like, and then they go off together.
But before that, there's have you seen the trailer with the sea? The sea thing.
The big.
Yeah. That big one eliminates the Indominus in the end.
Oh, because it's fucking gigantic.
Because they're fighting at a bridge, or
next to a tank with a big pool, and they basically push him toward it, and then he comes up and grabs it.
Yeah.
So he saves the day.
Well, ultimately, it became a monster film, not a Jurassic Park film. You know.
Exactly, because that's not what Jurassic Park is about.
No, it's like. Have you seen Prometheus?
No.
Yes.
Have you seen?
Don't go see that.
It was so overhyped
like
that I couldn't see it. Like,
I was really disappointed.
Okay.
That's
I understand.
I blame the hype.
I was sucked in by the trailer. I thought the trailer looked amazing, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, no.
Okay, so it's the problem of that kind of thing where you're there to see the dinosaurs, or you're there to see the xenomorph alien.
Yeah.
Right? Or you're there to see Predator or something. But really, you don't want to see that thing too much.
Yeah, you don't just want to be like looking at it the whole movie. It needs to be special.
It needs to be special. It's the money shot, right? You want it to be special. With Jurassic World and Prometheus and stuff Prometheus was just a crazy film anyway, because to me it didn't make sense what was going on screen. Couldn't really figure out what was going on.
Well, didn't it have like 3 writers or something?
Yeah.
Like
some weirdness, but I don't know why I'm talking about Prometheus. But with Jurassic World, what it came down to was it's the same thing like Michael Bay. The characters are there only just to get from A to B, get the dinosaur out of the cage, and once he was out of the cage, then they could have their film that they want to do.
But that was the other criticism that he had too, was like you kind of just knew where it was going the whole time.
Exactly.
You know, you're like, okay, so this means and that means.
So now, opposed to the first film, in the first film, there's a whole concept about, is this right?
Yeah, should we even do it?
Should you do it? Is it morally correct? On one side with Jeff Goldblum's character, right? You can't control this, what you're bringing into this world. You can't control it. On the other side with Dr. Alan Grant and his missus, they're out of the job because no one needs paleontology anymore.
Yeah, but they're experts and they're looking, this makes sense for them. Right. Yeah.
And you got a lawyer who's in it for the money, and you got the head guy who's listening to all these points. Yeah. Right? And there's this battle of wits going on throughout the whole film.
Because you know what? You know what was actually a strong scene in that? When they're riding the little tour thing, looking at everything, and it's just them talking, getting to know characters. Right. So they pair up this guy and that guy, and they have a back and forth, and you learn about them. And they have this whole, and then they sit and talk and discuss. But I don't know if any of that was in the new one.
So no,
well, it's like the new one. It's like the first one they discussed if it's right or wrong, and then in the new one it was like, yeah, it was right. We just make it. Yeah, screw that.
Basically, you're supposed to buy that 20 years have gone by, and everyone's just used to dinosaurs. Like, so now
it's like Louise, just like the zoo.
Yeah, Louise and I have just come from like Florida Universal, where it's like in Disneyland, where like all the kids are on crack, going crazy, right?
Mm.
And coming back, so we understood the theme park experience. So when you went to Jurassic World and you saw it on the screen, the two kid characters, which I really disliked.
They were terrible.
Did they get killed?
They didn't act like kids. Like they were at Disney World, they're at Jurassic World, and they were just like, melancholy. Like, oh,
my girlfriend's not here.
My girlfriend's not
here.
Oh
yeah! Oh,
I just couldn't get my head around it.
It's because it's written by
Jurassic World.
If there was
dinosaurs in front of you.
If we were there, we'd be going, oh my god!
Right?
Just
so
running around.
If they weren't excited, right?
Yeah.
If they didn't have the sense of wonder, why should the audience?
Yeah. Why are you wasting their time with these shots?
And you know what is crazy about the shots? Even when they put the Jurassic Park theme, they're just showing buildings. Like
and the gift shop and the restaurant.
And I'm like, what? You're not gonna show a dinosaur.
No, but you see the hot dog stand instead.
Like you watch it, right? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like I couldn't believe it. Like you had the balls to use the theme without showing a fucking dinosaur.
Eventually, I think Jurassic Park 7 will just be a commercial for all the toys and that music. Just like, buy this.
Yeah. But the other thing too is like, okay, so the kids were awful. Like I stand by that until I watch it again, maybe, or just my view, maybe. But they were awful. So they had the main guy who's running Jurassic World, right? So there's this whole big point about him learning to fly a helicopter or this and that.
It was like a really big deal.
Out of nowhere, right?
It's like they're gonna fly a helicopter at the end. Like.
So he's played by Irfan Khan, who's in Slumdog Millionaire. He's a really good actor.
Was that like the Slumdog guy?
No, he was the interrogator, the police officer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's a really good actor. And so randomly, he's the head of flipping
security,
no, he's head of Jurassic World, right?
Oh,
he's in charge of it, and he's randomly learning how to fly a helicopter, right? And I'm like, why are they showing this, right? But you understand why during the rest of the film.
Yeah,
it's because when shit goes down, he's gonna fly a helicopter, right? And he's gonna go and save the day. No, he flies a helicopter into the dome of the pterodactyls, and that's how they all escape.
And they die.
But, you know what's funny is that I don't know why they show it this way. It's like, so the helicopter CG obviously, right? But the shot they use of him just before he's dying is not a sense of, oh shit, I'm gonna die. It's this. like a shot from another scene is like this. Straight face, and the helicopter blows up. I couldn't believe it. Then I was like, I'm out of this film. I don't know what's going on. And the other thing too is like with the love interest, the scientist woman.
Yeah.
She's like running around the jungle in high heels.
Of course.
Right.
It's fucking another Megan Fox, like.
Right, but what I didn't understand is like throughout the whole film, I'm like, she's in mud right now.
Oh, she won't be able to move.
Her foot gets stuck. Like she's in mud. She's in concrete. And she's running. Like, there's a bit where she does the thing from 1, where she gets the flare, and tries to runs in high heels, and outruns a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Did someone get eaten out of toilets?
No. But no, it was as bad as that because it was just stuff you've seen before. You knew. It's like, this is homage to this. This is homage to this. Why should I give a shit?
Yeah. I've seen Jurassic Park.
I've seen Jurassic Park, an infinitely better film. Show me something new.
Yeah, but that's not it. Like, that's not what they're trying to do. They're just trying to. They realize that like you can't catch lightning in a bottle twice, so we'll just try and copy it.
Like Jurassic Park 2 isn't a very good film.
There's not.
Neither is 3. Like 3 is.
I don't remember any of 3.
I didn't see 3.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure there was like, wasn't that like the people raptors or something? Like, I didn't see 3 either. But I remember something about like talking fucking.
Spinosaurus. Yeah.
Oh, he was a
Actually,
big
that's what
new
I've got my
baddie.
T-shirt right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
Oh shit! And is that that's the Spinosaurus?
Yeah, it's my Jurassic Park T-shirt.
No, but like when I was like really analysing Jurassic Park, the thing that's most interesting is that A, they didn't rely on CG. B, the characters were pretty much at the forefront of the film. And C, they had a variety of dinosaurs. Meaning that they had raptors, they had brachiosaurs, they had Dilophosaurus, they had like a Triceratops.
That's right, it's Triceratops poop.
Right.
She was sick, eat too much.
Oh, the best thing as a kid, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, just big sick.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's like the best.
But they used Gallimimus as well. But they used them.
Oh, was it what's fuck's Gallimimus?
Those were the ones that were like flocking. They were running.
Oh, is that the ones that eats the kid in 2?
No. They're running away from the T-Rex. It's a really famous shot where
they hide behind the log.
Dr. Alan Grant and the kids are running towards camera. Then you see
yes,
of them running.
Yeah. I know what you mean now.
A log or something.
Yeah,
that's it.
The log bit.
Yeah.
But
But there you go. Like each one has like its moment.
Right.
Has its shot. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Right. Each one has their time in the sun.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I bet you could like name like something for each one. Right. You named the log for those guys.
Right. Dilophosaurus is in the rain.
Yeah, well, in the car or whatever.
Yeah, that one always makes me feel uncomfortable because it's the rain and they just feels like.
The thing about the Dilophosaurus, it had this tension.
Yeah.
Because it was cute sounding. It was like you were making these kind of squeaky sounds, right?
It had a 2-stage warning.
Right.
Because first it was like, here it is.
Yeah. Then it's like, go get the stick, stupid. And he throws the stick and he's like staring at the stick and looks back at the guy.
That was so cool.
Yeah. A classic.
Just that noise of that cute noise, I can
you can hear it.
I know that noise. It's like I can hear it and it's just like, yeah, that's a.
And that's how you know that's a fucking good movie.
So like, if you ever go to Universal, the Jurassic Park ride is so fucking wicked.
I was on one. I think it was the same one. But like it ends with like you go over the waterfall and T-Rex comes down.
Right. Yeah.
Remember the picture of me like.
Yeah.
That's
you can see that one. I'll bring it in.
Oh, we got loads. Actually, I've got them on my phone. I can show them later. Actually.
Did you see the bit when you're entering the park? Right. Did you they do these things with the bushes?
Yeah.
Like the velociraptors are watching you and moving around.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Wasn't there actually Dilophosaurus pops up and spits on you?
Yeah. And then they had the 2 little mini ones ripping that shirt. They were like fighting over a shirt. The 2 little ones. They were like, that's so cute.
But I'm just like sick and tired of lazy filmmaking.
That's what it is, man. Lazy filmmaking.
Like. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just getting old now because I'm just watching old stuff.
It is, man. Like seriously, like it's still like people are younger than me. They like Ninja Turtles 2. People are too much younger like Ninja Turtles 3, and that's how I know it's like there's no hope. You like Ninja Turtles 3? There's something definitely wrong with you.
That's my pleasure movie.
Really? No, to be fair, I haven't watched it in a long time.
Well,
I just watched one over and over.
The only reason why it's a guilty pleasure film is only because when it was out of cinemas, they used to have bargain bucket toys of the Turtles 3, and that was the only film I had on VHS. So I just kept rewatching it, and I maybe got tuned to liking it for some weird reason.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, yeah, I mean, there's definitely like shitty old movies I probably dig up out of VHS. Actually, I got a pile of old VHSs brought in. But like old shitty VHS, like Troll 2 on VHS, which I was happy to find out that it's like legendarily bad after. There's a documentary about it. It's called Best Worst Movie.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even acknowledge the trolls in the film.
Yeah, it's called. They go to a town called Nilbog, and it's full of goblins. There's not a troll in the fucking movie. No one says the word.
Oh, hilarious. But Yeah, like on old films. Have you seen Leon?
No, you mentioned because we were talking about Jean Reno before and how he's a sick actor.
It's amazing. It's such a good film.
Gotta watch it, man. It's so.
Is it on Netflix?
No. Well, it's Leon or The Professional. I think it's Professional.
I thought it was Leon the Professional.
Yeah, really good.
But you should definitely watch it. It's a really good character study of just Leon and Matilda, like Natalie Portman's character.
It's a really nice film.
Really smart film for what it is. It's really smart. Really cool.
One film that I thought was okay, kind of, because I always think of it in conjunction with Leon, is Ghost Dog.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought it was a similar type, but now I haven't seen all Leon, but and Ghost Dog didn't really have, I guess, like as intimate of a relationship with the characters. Like he's more or less like standoff, and he meets people.
Yeah.
Whereas Leon, you're saying, has that whole like character development between him and the girl.
Yeah, you grow to like the characters a lot, and the way this film plays out is really smart. I thought personally it was really smart. It's the same mentality, like less is more. Like Whiplash,
I fucking love that movie,
It's
man.
really
Yeah,
good.
like
told you, didn't I?
yeah. Wasn't I talking about it after? Like,
no, I don't think we spoke about it.
oh my god, man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
That when I seen it, I was like, this might be my favorite movie. Like,
Yeah,
I've seen it twice so far.
I've seen it twice already. Yeah,
Alright.
It's really good.
Like for me, it's just the things I take away from the film. It's the best.
yeah, exactly.
But
now this is what I wanted to ask you about. Actually, was like for me, and I was saying before, I was on the teacher's side the whole time. Like from start to finish, I was sided with him and like calling the kid like, this kid's a bitch. Like, but that's what I was saying. Like, there is times where you kind of think, I was like, yeah, maybe he went too far. But
well, here's the thing. Like, I fluctuate between the student
and
the teacher.
Yeah.
I like on a weird way I'm on the student side. On a really weird way I'm on the teacher's side. The reason I say really weird way is because I actually don't disagree really with what the teacher did.
Yeah.
But what I disagree with is that he did that in like
a bad way.
No, just like in the film term, I just thought it was a bit weird that he was allowed to do that in an educational system.
No, true.
Oh, yeah.
Like, throw things at kids, like a lawsuit would happen straight away.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been able to get away with that.
Man, I've seen it happen. Like,
no. Well, maybe today maybe not.
Probably not today,
right.
yeah.
But what I really got from it was just it's speaking at the audience, really.
Yeah.
You're looking at the kid, but the kid is you.
Mm.
Right? In anything. You're an artist, or he's a musician, or,
But it's anyone who wanted to be best at anything.
Right.
It's all about striving for something. Like,
yeah.
And that's why I loved about it. And I knew it the whole time, because it was just like, yeah, like, when you just... The first scene sets it up. Like, just when he sees him for the fucking minute, and he asks him, like, to do this, do that, and then he leaves. Like, that told me, oh, I get, like, where this movie's going. Like, that sets up the trajectory of the film. Because right from that was only, like, what, fucking 5-minute scene? And you got the relationship between them. You got the dude's, like, attitude.
You know what he's going to be like.
Yeah. Like, it was amazing. Like, how... It was, again, less is more. They didn't have to spend time explaining to me, this guy's here and he does this guy's here and he does that. They really didn't even say much about the teacher ever. Other than, like, there he is. Like, oh shit, him. Like... And everything you kind of pick up contextually. Like, did you know that sheet music was important? I didn't.
What, as in?
To actually have the sheet. When he loses the dude's music in the thing. Like, I never knew that. Like, I never knew that was... But all of a sudden, you're like, oh my god, he lost the fucking music.
I thought it'd be someone losing your memory stick with all your stuff on it, but like, oh my god, I need that. Like, what the hell?
Or like, it'd be like, you're at work and your computer just dies. And deadline.
I think that's happened to everyone, like, certainly me.
I've been... I think I've had a couple die.
Yeah, I've been like, why? Where's my stuff gone? Why did this happen?
But like, what did you you were saying you find kind of identified with both here and there?
I'm more on the teacher's side. a little bit, but it's more of the case of.
Well, you identify with the student because you identify with the struggle,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like
it's more of the case of. I think there's better
there's a better way to handle it.
There's a better way to teach that.
Yeah.
Rather than
that hard nosed way.
Because basically, he is a bully. It's a bullying thing that he's doing.
But I know that. But like, this is the same thing. Like, I like that approach of like, it gets worse, so rise to it. You know, like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like to give him like, it being conditioned for the worst of the worst. Like, and that's why I love the ending part. Like when he puts him on the stage and he makes him do it, and it's like, you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fail. This is your nightmare happening right now. And he goes through it. He suffers it. And he runs away. It happened. His worst nightmare came true. But he's okay. And he got up and did it again. And that was the part I was like when that was the part where I was yelling at the movie. When he ran out to his dad, I was like, go the fuck back in there!
I suppose after that, he has nothing to lose. Like, exactly. They've already seen him at his worst, so he might as well go back and just mess with him.
No, like...
And make it his worst nightmare.
Exactly. To when he turned back and was just like, we're playing this now. Like...
So no,
my turn.
Yeah.
That made him.
Exactly. Right. And that was his point. Like...
True. Now, that mutual understanding shot at the end, where they...
Yeah, they both kind of give the nod.
Right.
Yeah.
But, like, what I was going to say was, would you like a teacher learning something about you, then turning it back on you?
No.
That was the one I have to agree.
To twist the knife in?
That was the part I have to agree with is probably the most shady bit.
Yeah.
As far as trying to get it to work.
Because the thing is, before it even happened...
You knew what he was doing when he asked him, like...
Yeah, like, out of nowhere, I was like, he's going to use it against him.
Yeah.
He was being a bit too nice.
I suppose that part has nothing to do with... I don't think he has any right to, like... That's, like, family stuff. That's nothing to do... That's, like... Yeah, that's nothing to do with him and his performance.
Exactly.
That's his family. That doesn't mean anything.
But I almost feel like that is kind of there to blur it a bit. You know what I mean? So you don't completely jump on to the teacher. Like...
Yeah.
So that he does kind of feel like... You're like, no, that's too far, dude. Like... You know, because it does. Like, that was one part where I totally agree. Like, I would not go about it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, every time I watch it, I get certain things from it.
Yeah.
All the time. And what it comes down to is that the student can only be as good as the teacher in terms of the learning experience. You know?
You think? You can't surpass?
Well, no, sorry. You can surpass it, but it's what I'm saying is like a reflection of like
what he does for you or what he's put into you kind of deal.
Yeah, like I think if you have a really good teacher, you're going to excel faster. Like the teacher is the catalyst.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I had like really good teachers. And
so for example,
some not so good teachers.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you like, would Bruce Lee be anywhere near as good as martial artist if he didn't have Yip Man as his teacher?
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Like if you had like some kind of douche kung fu, master teaching him things, would be anywhere near as good? I don't know.
Would we have Tyson if he never got picked up by Customato?
Right.
Probably not.
Exactly. I think the teacher is the catalyst to excel. So what I'm saying is that, yeah, I'm on the teacher's side to push the student to become as good as he can be, but it's more of the case of, is he hindering him by doing all this bullying bullshit?
Yeah, is it getting in the way?
Is it getting in the way? So like that method works for some people. I would say like Michael Jackson, right? His father was really
super hard nosed.
Like, I suppose like with his father, he couldn't say no to.
It's
his own father. Like you can't really say no, I guess.
Do you remember? Oh Jesus, the name's out of my head now. But he was like the super famous country singer. He died like a couple of years ago. George. Fuck. Anyone remember like?
Country.
Yeah, well, that's why I can't pull it, right? But
George,
I fuck. This is ridiculous. I can't remember his name because what people always said about him was that anyone singing country is trying to sing like him. Like
it's like a formula.
No, like he's basically like the best country singer, like or one of the best singers ever, and everyone's just trying to be as good as what he does. Is what they said. I can't remember the last name. It was George something. He died a little while ago. But the reason was, and this ties right into this, they talk about how he was raised. And his father used to make him sing these songs to him. And if he went off key, his dad would beat him. Oh. So he was raised having to sing perfectly on key since he was a kid. Right? Now, he becomes this alcoholic wreck, right? Obviously, too, from dealing with all this. But he is the fucking best. Like, and everyone would agree.
Yeah.
Because of it. And this is the other thing, too. Like, I think something I kind of figured out a little while ago was that I think real progress only comes from some amount of suffering. You know what I mean? In some extent. Like, even just to sit and doodle. Like, there's an extent of, like, you're wasting. You know what I mean? Your time is being eaten. Your muscles are not doing anything, you know? Time drives on. But if you wanted to, like, become the best, the very best, what would you do to go after it?
Right. No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But, like, in order to achieve that, there's a cost.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he lost a lot to do that, right? Like, he lost childhood, he lost, like, the understanding of a good relationship and all this, and that's why he was so fucked.
So, what? Same with Michael Jackson, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Completely broken, but ridiculous performer. Like with Michael Jackson, it's more of the case that that's all he knew. Yeah. And
what I'm saying is that, would you want that?
Well, honestly, that's been something I've been thinking about a lot, but because to push on something, that's what you need to do. You need to be it, do it, and like...
Because, like, let's say you had that upbringing. We wouldn't be doing this right now with you. I don't think. Because, in a weird way, you wouldn't be you. You'd be this thing molded by someone else.
To an extent. I mean, there is a small through line, actually, you might have connected. But, I've been drawn since I could hold a pencil. Right? And...
Okay, so now I'm going to interrupt you just there, right? By saying, what if it was your father telling you to draw this thing?
No. Not directly. Actually, like, it wasn't about drawing. But it was like, what else are you going to do?
Okay, so, like, for example, with the country singer in it, Michael Jackson, they were pretty much forced to sing and dance.
Yeah.
Whether they wanted to or not. Right?
But if you were in a room...
If it was your choice, there would be a different situation. But if you were forced to draw, you wouldn't be you.
But if you're in a room, you can't make noise, and that's your only escape.
What do you mean?
Imagine that. You're in a room, smaller than this, and you can't make noise. You have pencil and paper. What are you going to do all day?
Right.
Origami.
No, wait. So you couldn't draw anything. Oh, you just draw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But draw what?
Well, exactly. Everything.
How? If you're only in the room. From imagination, but we haven't experienced anything.
Just sitting in a room. Toys and shit.
Okay, now you're adjusting it, see? You're adding toys in.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, remember I said how I drew every single figure that I had?
Okay. I don't get what you're getting at.
Well, that's my point is, like, growing up, I couldn't go out.
Okay.
So
we weren't allowed out.
Right.
Right.
So I spent all my time sitting in my room drawing.
Okay. But that was your choice.
No, it wasn't. I wanted to go outside.
Okay, but wait. You're saying you drew because you needed to, or because you had to?
Needed to.
Well, you didn't have anything else to do because you couldn't go outside to play.
Exactly.
But no one's forcing you to do it, is what I'm saying.
No, but what else was I going to do?
Okay, well, you could have done anything. You could have, like, sat and watched TV. You could have done... What I'm saying is that it's slightly different. I understand what you're saying, but it's slightly different from an MJ thing, because MJ was forced...
To do that.
Yeah. Right, he wasn't allowed to play with the kids. He had to go in and start singing in a recording booth. He had to do it, or else to get beaten. Right? Let's say we use that logic on yours, saying that you want to go out, but your parents don't allow you. they were forcing you and beating you to draw.
No, they're just saying, stay in your room, be quiet.
Okay. Right. Okay. But what I'm saying is that if you had that mentality drilled into you as a kid, your worldview when you're older is warped.
Oh, definitely.
Right? I don't like I'm saying is that if that happened to you, I think your worldview would be warped.
Who's to say it's not?
Well, you've experienced the world. You've gone out and stuff. I would say that person, if let's say you're this international rock star artist from a young age, so you're 13 now, right?
Yeah.
You're worldwide known and everything, and wherever you go, you're going to be mobbed. You can do normal things. Your worldview has changed.
No, it wouldn't. Honestly, it wouldn't change much.
Okay, not if you. Well, if you're in Michael Jackson's world, he couldn't do shopping down the street.
No, but I don't.
Well, okay, fine. But I'm saying, like, if you...
No, but that's my point. Like, this is what I do all day, every day. Like,
right.
Is here, right? And I don't like going out. Like, I don't want to go out to see other people. I do want to stay in here and make stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, it is the same thing.
But I think where we differ is that you want to do it. I think that...
No, but that was, I mean, it was sit and create or go insane, right? Like,
right. But no, that's fine. But like, with Michael Jackson, I think that's all he knew.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there was, don't know if you know this British boxer Frank Bruno in the UK.
Not super familiar, no.
He was quite big in the 90s, and it's just the head trauma he had, I would say, but he could only feel comfortable sleeping in his ring.
Oh, no, you said me that.
And that's all he knew. There's like cases of footballers, I guess, who, when they reach retirement age, they have from 17 to like 35, they have everything taken care of by the club for them. When they reach 35, they don't have to do their own laundry, they don't have to do normal things like filling out forms. They didn't need to do it, you know. That's all they know. I'm saying that where we do this as artists because we love to do it, right? They love to do what they did, but at a certain point, the elite become so elite, right, that they don't know what else to do.
No, and here's the change point. There did come a time where I could just go out, right? Then I don't have to stay and dry. Right. And that's when it all changes. That's where the point of, like, let's say you're 14, and if you're Michael Jackson, you're still staying home, and you still got to perform, right? But, you know, me at 14, out drinking, sneaking around, doing shit, right?
Which I would say is like normal,
exactly,
going with your friends.
But if I'd continued the way I'd been doing most of the early life, then yeah, it probably would be like this fucking crazy art ninja, like. You know what I mean?
Like, would you be willing to pay that cost?
Well, that's the thing. Like, and I thought about that now because there came points where I kind of strive for it again, and it comes back very apparent as like there's a big cost. Yeah. Like,
it's like there is a cost to it because I was watching this documentary once, and it was about like math whiz kids from around the world competing to become the best country at maths, right? And China won because they're the most consecutive winners or something. And they gave an interview with the winners and said, like, so you won again. How's it feel? Right? And they're like, yeah, we won.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. And the interviewer said something to the effect of like,
you celebrate?
No. Like, how do you feel about winning? Like, do you want to do this? And they basically said, this is all we can do. This is what we have to do. We don't go out. We're not allowed to. We're doing it for the betterment of our country or something. And that's the price they gave to win consecutively. I think that you need to live, they don't have a choice maybe, but you know, it's like one of those things, like I think.
But I think this is why, going back to Whiplash, why this is so amazing. Why it all makes sense, because it needs to be there to be that good. like that sacrifice, that suffering got to happen at some point for you to get that good, or you just won't do it. Like you'll never. No one wants to sink into anything that much, right? Yeah, everyone wants to fucking run around in the sun, play with puppies and get drunk, like, right? Doesn't that sound like a way better day? Like. Than anything you could think of.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just happy we had the sun, but
Right? Puppies and drunk would be awesome, though. And that's why I found, I didn't agree with the getting to a personal point, but pushing that level of striving and little bit of suffering into it, so that, you had to check, it's like a check to be how bad you want it. Yeah. It's you do want it, right? You say you want to be, you're talking, because in the movie he's talking about Buddy Rich, the best ever, right? And things like, oh, okay, yeah, Buddy Rich. And he's like, well, let's check you real quick, see how bad you want it. Let's check you real quick, see how bad you want it. Let's check you real quick, see how bad you want it. Let's check you real quick, see how bad you want it. Let's check you real quick.